This is our first time up on stage in 2 years. And it's kind of a perfect concert to come into because it's a more informal concert. I was kind of thinking today, do I even remember how to put on a concert? So I think we did really good at Glen Ridge, and I think you're going to be just as impressed with Meramec this evening. I am Monica Holy. I'm the orchestra elementary strings director alongside with Mrs. Wood, Mariana Wood. And tonight, like I told you, we're going to be putting on more kind of a demonstration performance this evening to show you how far we've come since September to this evening. I know this is our program, and I'm very proud of it. It is a very unique program here in St. Louis. I have not seen anything like it. Like I told a lot of you at parent-teacher conferences, at the beginning of the year, we show students how to hold their instrument, all the basic foundation setups. Then once they get those down, we hand them a book, and we start to teach them the songs of the book. Once they kind of start to do that, the learning now process is in their hands. So they start to come to class after they've worked on a particular song, and they try to pass the song in class. So tonight, you're going to see us play a collection of songs up to where a beginner in this class, because we do have some students that have played a couple years before this, but we'll play up to where a beginner in this class has gotten to at this point in the stage. So you'll see us playing all the way up to French folk song. Before we start actually playing our program, we want to talk to you a little bit about how difficult it is to even learn just the basics. So let's start with the violins first. When we were first starting to learn how to hold our instrument, we have to work on trying to get it up on our shoulder, which is hard to do. So we do this in kind of steps. So violins, can you show your parents step 1? Step 2. Step 3, we place it up on top of our shoulder. And if we have it really balanced perfectly, which is hard to do, we can take our left hand and place it on our right hand, making sure that the balancing act is happening between our jaw and our shoulder. The second thing we learned how to do is pull our left hand back so that we can start changing the pitches of the song. So let's bring our left hand back. Parents, be on the lookout. Show them a bad wrist. Show them a good wrist. Show them a bad wrist. Show them a good wrist. We play in good wrist. As we start to play and get tired, we get a little bit lazy and our wrist goes flat. We're going to try really hard tonight to keep our wrists super straight. Another thing that we look for is that our thumb is super relaxed. We can tap it in the back. We have a nice relaxed hand position right here in our crease. And our fingers are like crab fingers. They're ready to plop down on top of the tapes. We don't hit our strings flat finger. All right, the violins. Third part, show them your bow hold. Bow holds are very hard. We have to talk about each individual finger. So our fingers wrap around the bow, they're spaced. We have our pinky like a little ballerina on the tippy top. And then our thumb, if you look really closely, it's bent. And we tell the students to have a very strong thumb bump for violin to play. All right, violins can go to rest position. Cellos are just as big a beast as violins. So the first thing we learned was how to sit with our cellos. Can you stand up? So for a cellist, we work on trying to get our feet apart in line with our chair. We sit down very tall on the edge of our seats. We bring our cello to us with a little tilt. Very nice. Sitting up super tall. We're going to start part 2 where we do our left hand, bringing it out nice and straight in a nice C shape. We bend our elbows. And unlike the violins, our thumb actually sits behind the neck of the cello. And our fingers do the same thing. They wiggle so that we're ready to plop down on top of the tapes in tune. Now cellos, show your beautiful bow holds. Our fingers are spaced. Unlike the violin, our pinky's actually wrapped around, not on top. And we have a very relaxed thumb. Beautiful bow holds. Nice job, cellos. All right. So this looks so easy. Well, we want to get 4 volunteers to learn how to play the violin and do a little show this evening. So can I get 4 parents?
Hold that for your dad.
You. And then another dad. And right there. Perfect. Come on up to the stage.
Applause for our volunteers.
All right, parents, the first thing we're going to show you is the rest position that the students are standing in. All right, parents, we're going to go through the steps that the violinist just did, so hold tight, cellos. All right, so we're going to do, if you want to kind of follow along with Mrs. Wood, we're going to do step 1, feet apart, violins join along, violins out. Okay, step 2, the scrolls go to the back. Yeah, good job. Step 3, we're going to bend our elbow. Place our violin on top of our shoulders. Very nice. Oh, we got some good musicians here. All right, right hand holds the bow. We'll spread our fingers apart. We won't get so strategic with using our palms. And then we're going to place your bow on the E string. Yep. And we're going to do the rhythm called Mississippi Reverso. Yeah. Bravo. All right. Okay, parents, we're going to do that 8 times, and we're going to have our first song. This is called the A-E tune, just playing on E string.
Are they ready?
Hey, that was pretty good. Maybe you could come teach our strings class with us 7:30 on Mondays and Thursday mornings. All right, you can put the thank you so much for being a good sport. Okay, can I see you in rest position, violins? They were very excited about this. All right, the next song we're going to play is the rest position, please. Rest position. Is the full A-E tune. I should probably change the name of this song now at this point because for the last many years that I've been teaching in the district, we only did violin in 4th grade, but obviously you can see we've opened it up and tried to experiment with adding multiple instruments into the 4th grade program. So this evening you are going to see the violins featured, then we'll go to the cellos and they will be featured, and we're lucky enough to have Mr. Henderson, the high school orchestra teacher, here performing with us tonight. And then we will also feature the bass with Mrs. Carolyn Day, she's the middle school teacher, and we will end with the bass on the low G string. Okay, the next song we're going to play. Can we go in our position, please? The piece is called Mississippi River. So this is the first time that we're actually going to move our left hand back and start placing our fingers onto the tapes. So a couple of things to look for. Two things is, on this particular song, we're doing what we call staccato notes, so they're very short. So listen for the Mississippi River. And then secondly, parents, watch that your child's fingers are on the tapes. The next song we're going to play is called Down, Pony, Up, Pony. So you will see all of those same notes that we had just played. Also this time, parents, look to see that the student's wrist is a good wrist, because we just talked about good wrist and bad wrist. The next piece we're going to play is called Little Frog, Little Frog. It's the first song that we have 6 counts, so you will hear it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. song is called Down Bow and Up Bow. This one was a really tricky song for this year. It's a new one that we've actually done for this 2021-2022 year. Listen very carefully because there is rest in the middle of this song. So we have to make sure that we have a very clean sound. I don't know if anybody is wishing that they had a motorcycle for Christmas, but our next song is called I Wish I Had a Motorcycle. This one is a arm workout because it's very consistent notes for each note, and we're still playing all the same notes that you have seen since Mississippi River. is actually a song that you will recognize. It is called Twinkle, Twinkle. This is the first time that we're using big, long legato goings. And one of the hard things about this that we have had to work on every year, we always have this, is that a lot of times the students want to play twinkle, twinkle, little star, star. How I wonder what you are. But we worked on it very hard to even it out. So here is Twinkle, Twinkle. The last song we're going to perform is called French Folk Song. This is the first time that the violins are playing on the A and D string rather than the A and E string. So here is our final song, French. We'll do a little introduction first. Okay, for the next portion of our show, we're going to show a video of some of our honors groups that meet after school. So let's do this. Cellos, can you set your instrument on the side on the stage? Violins, set your instrument down on the stage very carefully.